To ensure the continuation of the Kuru dynasty, Satyavati turned to her son Vyasa, the sage who had written the Mahabharata. Through a sacred tradition known as Niyoga, Vyasa fathered 3 sons with Ambika, Ambalika, and a maid. The eldest was Dhritarashtra, born blind. The second was Pandu, pale-skinned and weak, and the third was Vidura, born to the maidservant, who became one of the wisest men in the kingdom. Since Dhritarashtra was blind, he could not be made king, despite being the eldest. Therefore, Pandu ascended the throne. Dhritarashtra married Gandhari, a princess from Gandhara, now modern-day Kandahar, who, out of devotion to her husband, chose to blindfold herself for life, sharing in his blindness. Pandu married Kunti and Madri. Kunti had been blessed with a divine boon that allowed her to call upon any god to father her children. This boon would later play a critical role in the birth of the Pandavas. While Pandu was king, he went on a hunting expedition where he mistakenly killed a sage and his wife. As a result of this curse, Pandu was condemned to die if he ever engaged in sexual relations. Stricken with grief, Pandu abdicated the throne and retired to the forest with Kunti and Madri. To ensure that Pandu had heirs, Kunti used her divine boon to summon gods to father her children. She first called upon Dharma, the god of justice, who fathered Yudhishthira, the eldest and known for his righteousness. Next, she called upon Vayu, the wind god, who fathered the mighty Bhima, known for his incredible strength. Lastly, she summoned Indra, the king of gods, who fathered the heroic Arjuna, destined to be the greatest warrior. Madri, Pandu's second wife, also wanted children, so Kunti taught her the secret of the divine boon. Madri called upon the twin gods Ashvins, who fathered the twins Nakula and Sahadeva. Together, these 5 brothers would become the Pandavas. Tragically, Pandu could not resist his love for Madri, and when he tried to be with her, he was killed by the sage's curse. Stricken with guilt, Madri committed sati, self-immolation, and died alongside her husband. Kunti was left to raise the 5 Pandavas alone. The family returned to Hastinapura, where Dhritarashtra, now the king, took them in.